I got mixed into the dirtiest Forza Motorsport lobby ever. Warning for triggering content if you have Forza PTSD. Into T1, Dented Jupiter makes a huge dive bomb into a pileup of cars and he almost won the race without caring for contact. Right into T1 we can see already the kind of wreckage that we can expect from this race, but it just keeps getting worse and worse. The guy behind me, Itao, keeps pushing while there are so many cars inside the rouge, so tight, and it just keeps being too aggressive and even driving sideways. So many cars into Lucom, but if we make it in groups of 2 it should be clean. Instead Blue 32 keeps trying to push me off the track, trying to turn into my car. Even when he had room on the inside line, he's trying to push me on the outside. Here I'm the one on the inside and he is the one trying to turn into me again, so he just keeps trying to turn sideways into the other cars. Again, this Julio Fiz is one of the worst Forza drivers ever you will ever see. He is able to get himself off the track in order to get you off the track, and he was successful in doing so without even getting a penalty. Once again, Stinka and Blue trying to push other drivers off the track. But the worst of all is this guy XOX, which is dive bombing and completely crashing other drivers off the track. He had a 4-second time penalty into T1, that XOX guy. Remember these names, and if you see them in the lobbies you already know what to expect of them. Here I was finally doing some clean overtakes, or trying to do so, while the guys kept banging and trying to find contact. I think this will discourage people from coming into hypercar lobbies, and this will make people go into touring car lobbies, because those cars are a bit more grounded and safer to drive. They won't spin as easy. Now we are going to see the guy on my side is going to completely take out another car that was trying to rejoin the track, and we all end up getting entangled, so this guy is still doing dirty moves. Again, to keep consistent with the really bad driving etiquette, this guy just doesn't brake well enough in the braking zone, almost hits me. He's trying to block so hard that he gets himself out of the track, tries to hit me while I'm finishing the chicane on the rear end of the car. So once again you see very dirty moves, very noob driving. These guys don't even know how to drive a clean line. And you can see many of these guys are experienced in crashes. They try to crash you and then ghost themselves to provoke a penalty for you. They are not experienced in winning races or at driving fast. They are experienced in wrecking cars. They consistently finish in the worst positions of the race, and they just go to the races to try to wreck other cars off the track. They are playing the wrong game here. After my pit stop, I'm once again stuck into this kind of awful traffic, and you can see on the corner of the screen lots of people getting penalties, either from contact or off tracks. I'm already with some penalties, of course, from off tracks, because I'm struggling to just drive around these cars. And here this guy keeps driving on the inside line into me, while the ideal line there is on the outside. So you see they are completely trying to wreck other drivers. Here I was already a bit tilted with the race, trying to recover, and I end up getting even more time penalty from track limits. This Sayotter, again one of the dirtiest drivers on the track, completely pushing me off the track, trying to avoid me overtaking him. He almost wrecks himself, and he even gets a 0.5 second penalty from this contact in the fast corner. I tried to ghost to avoid getting pushed off the track, thinking he will try to push even more because he doesn't want to get overtaken. Here I'm really starting to lose my patience, and I think that I will try to overtake him regardless, but then this happens. He completely wrecks me. You can see he gets another 1 second penalty from this, which is way too little, way too late. This guy has been causing crashes since the start of the race. And you see all these dirty drivers finish behind me, except the guy in P2 that did the huge dive bomb into T1. Even he had 7 penalties. Take notes of these names, avoid these drivers or wreck them yourself before they wreck you. I think even some of the guys on the back got disqualified from too many penalties. Be careful out there, guys. Stay safe and have a great day.